Greetings everybody. I am Shujat Ali from Medicos Lectures by Shujat, and today we are going to talk about the anatomy and dissection of liver. So let's first talk about the anatomy of liver. So liver, it is the second largest organ of our body after skin and largest gland of our body, possessing a one prominent border. Only one border is prominent in the liver, and that border is its anterior border. This border is anterior border, above border, a border from above. If we place its liver in that anatomical position, so the border from the above is its anterior border. Now talk about the surfaces and borders of liver. So if I hold it in my hand, so this surface from front, it is anterior surface. This surface is posterior surface of liver, and in the same way, this is inferior surface of liver, this is superior surface of liver. When we talk about the notches and the fissures of liver, so here we have a fissure in this area, and it is fissure for ligamentum teres. So when we talk about this superior surface, so it is basically related to the lungs, heart and pericardium. And on the posterior surface, on the left side of posterior surface, there is a notch which we known as esophageal notch. This is esophageal notch. And also we have a caudate lobe and fissure, which is separate the fissure of ligamentum venosum and ligamentum teres. On the right side of caudate lobe, we have a groove for inferior vena cava. From behind, we will clearly seeing that this areas, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and coronary ligaments and arteries at these areas. So, area of right side of inferior vena cava is known as Baire area. I will show you that Baire area, this area on the right side of inferior vena cava. This is Baire area. Why it is called Baire area? Because no peritoneal cavity, and it is this is the left lobe, and this is the quadrate lobe of liver. Now about the veins. So here we have porta hepatis. It is basically the area where we have a portal vein. Portal vein lies inferior to that of vena cava, and it is separated from superior vena cava via this caudate lobe. Now when we talk about the clinical correlates of this liver, so first disease that we have due to the disorder of liver, that we know it as jaundice. Jaundice is basically hyperbilirubinemia, in which bilirubin binds to that of elastin, and liver does not secrete enough bilirubin, or bilirubin amount is abnormal. So we says that a person is suffering from jaundice, and it is basically the word hyperbilirubinemia shows that it has abnormal amount of bilirubin in its body. So as bilirubin is not secreted in excess amount, so we say that it is a cause of jaundice. Next is ascites. Ascites is another clinical correlate of this liver. It is basically a collection of fluid in abdomen. It is due to that of hypoalbuminemia, in which albumin amount is abnormal in our body. Albumin is abnormal, and the function of liver is also abnormal, such as maintaining of pressure, which include osmotic pressure as well as colloid pressure. It is equal to that of normal interstitial fluid. So ascites has its role in that of clinical correlates of liver. A major role of ascite is basically, we says that its major role is in functioning of liver, in maintenance of pressure of liver. Next clinical correlate we have is a purpura. It is basically a lower than the normal level of platelets in blood. So a thrombocytopenia we developed, and we also have a red dots on skin. When we saw that of red dots we have in our skin, so we says that that patient is suffering from liver abnormality, and it is suffering from purpura. Bronze diabetes is another symptom, is another disease of liver abnormality. It's functional abnormality. It is basically a hemochromatosis, iron overload in our body. When iron is overloaded in our body, its concentration is abnormal. So we says that we have discoloration of skin, and a patient that we are seeing is suffering from bronze diabetes. Next is hematogly. It is basically a dilation of blood vessels and swelling occur. So we says that a person is suffering from hematogly. And this is our basic lecture on anatomy, on dissection of liver, and on its clinical correlates in detail. Hope you all understand it well. Don't forget subscribe Medco.